why it's so important to go synthetic free. These are 4 shocking. Okay, I've got something on my lips right now, so it's hard to talk. This video had 3 views in 2 or 3 days now. Now, this is a memory. I can't talk right now. The 4 videos that I'm pointing to is in one of the paid collections of my Patreon. And that's why it was so censored. Before I made these paid videos, this video existed. This is a memory. Excuse me. This is a memory from July 15th, 2025. I'm going to play it for you guys.
Okay, so let's just say, the thing is, it can't be said here. You've got to go watch the Truth About Otto Warburg video. Just go to your Instagram.
And I don't think it's on Instagram anymore. I'm telling you guys, these 4 videos will change your life. And they're just 4 videos in the healing series of Sovereign Hippie Patreon. If you just want those 4 videos by themselves, I will put those in a collection. They are so powerful. Let me know, you guys. It'll rock your world.
And type in Detox Deception. That is the name of the Instagram. It is the very last video posted. There's a title on it, and it's called The Truth About Otto Warburg. Let's just say it actually has nothing to do with sugar at all, unless, that's the thing, I can't say it here because I was telling my girlfriend earlier today, this is about the C word, okay? I was telling her that a lot of people say a lot of things on this app, and they're able to give a lot of detail, and they're able to sound really smart. And it's able to stand because what they're saying is still not true. As long as it's not true, it's able to stay up. But if you say something and it's true, well, the truth is, they actually want to give it to you. They don't want you to avoid it. They want you to have it because they need to dwindle down the amount of people. Let me just say that in my opinion, okay? So if it's true, they don't want it to stay up on TikTok if it's going towards solution. Which is why somebody like me has to get on screen and not really say much, but say something but sound really vague about it, and therefore probably not sound really smart or like she's saying anything, because she's actually telling the truth. And that's what they don't want to fly on here when it comes to healing people. They actually want you to get it. So, what you don't want to do, I'll just say this, what you absolutely don't want to do is think that sugar feeds it to the point that you start getting sugar-free products. And for that, you also can watch this video. Because this is what I'll say to be vague again. It's actually all about the cells. And for some reason, when I green screen, they're not letting me show my face anymore. So if you see this video that's called The Real Skinny on Skinny Syrups to the right, I've pinned this to the top of my profile. You're going to want to watch this, and you're going to want to pay close attention to what I say at the beginning of the video on why they want you to think that real sugar is the devil. Real sugar is not the devil. But when it comes to the C word, you're supposed to think that, because you're supposed to, in my opinion, reach for all of the fake sugars. This comes in the form of erythritol, allulose, you've got the Splenda, you've got the Equal, you've got the fructose, you've got all these things. And all I'll say next is it's actually all about the cells. And that's why you don't want to reach for those things. And that's why you're supposed to think that sugar in and of itself is the devil, especially when it comes to the C word, because it causes the population to do something which actually ends up making it worse. Making it worse. And this is why you need to go to Instagram. And you need to go to the Detox Deception profile. And you need to watch the last video on Otto Warburg so you can understand. And make sure that you read the background. Read it as well. Because let's just say, it's actually not about that at all. And then you're welcome to go to my complimentary series on my Patreon and watch 1 or 2 videos called It's All About the Cells. And I'm going live Thursday at noon. Sign up as a free member and get access to that live. And feel free to drop some questions in the comments. And that is Texas.
Yeah, so I think I did go live and I stopped going live. But a couple of those skinny videos are actually on this account. So you can scroll. You see, our cells have a certain lifespan, and they too are designed by our Creator
to recycle themselves, not only recycle themselves, but heal themselves, to eject the bad ones, to literally unalive the bad ones. And before our enemies started telling us that these things can never be removed, right? Ever, ever. Of course, because they're our enemy, we're not supposed to know. We're supposed to keep falling for their tricks so that they're never removed. Like, for example, sugar-free and sugar is the devil. We can lean toward the natural, these synthetic sweeteners. Because of this beautiful rhetoric and trickery, many people forgot about T cells and what T cells are there for by our Creator, as if our Creator didn't know the beginning from the end. Do you know what these particles all across the board have in them? Like allulose, erythritol, sucralose, fructose. The list goes on and on as your synthetic sweetener. Do you know what they all have in common and the effects they have on the body? Well, I'm not allowed to tell you here. And the thing is, our T cells were already designed to take these things out, but they've targeted those as well. You see, because our cells have a certain lifespan and are designed to recycle themselves, that's why there has to be multiple things from all angles, multiple ingredients, multiple people, the masses falling for synthetic supplements, every supplement you get in the store, every multivitamin you get in a bottle with capsules in the brick and mortar stores. And then online is a whole other maze. And new words, new terms, new language, new trickery. An explosive, jam-packed episode of DNA Hoax Part 6 is uploading now. And this is exclusive to the Healing Warrior tier.